Welcome to Hack and Mack. I guess we call it a show. I don't know. We sit here and we drink whiskey and we talk about it. Batches are back. Batches are back. And I would like for everyone's mind to get out of the gutter because we're talking about batched whiskey products tonight. And I would love to know what you are thinking about some of your favorites. Like order a pink cocktail in front of Jay West. You know, it takes some guts. And that's what I'm doing here, right? I can order a pink cocktail in front of Jay West because I can. Idaho? Can anyone? Okay, don't look it up. Name an Idaho distiller. Like seriously, do not Google it. It will not count. I will give you a second. Name an Idaho distillery. There is one in here. Exactly. Terry Powers can't do it. I could not do it either, but guess what? I can do it now. Days Defile. Days Defile. Imagine having to do this blend. Like part of it's like it takes extreme craftsmanship, or it's all on the other side of we're just throwing shit together. We hope it turns out.
Like here's the thing too, is like you can come across as a dick when you're on vacation and you're like complaining about your situation. And I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to do that. Like I'm on vacation. I'm very fortunate and lucky, and like I love being on vacation, but also, I think for a bourbon fan, bourbon connoisseur, like you do this too, right, Mac? When you go on vacation and you're like, "Oh, I'm in this amazing place, but like you can't get good whiskey." Yeah. What do you do for the 250th anniversary? Like I'm sure we'll see some fireworks. I'll drink a whiskey. Like we'll, but like really, like 250 years. This like that's a big deal. I want y'all to know we've had like 25 people asked to be a member of our pit group, and I can only choose 4. And I want y'all to know it's the hardest decision ever. And I pray that if there's anybody that does not get selected for the pit group, I love you, I care about you, and we will give preference to our K Luke pick, which yeah, you're going like, Hack, what are you talking about?
And then guess what, y'all? I'm going to throw in the A119 sample, which is the GOAT. What's up, man?
I was so disappointed that my little highlight clipper, it didn't choose you opening the 50 States bottle with your teeth.
Okay. Yeah.
I really wanted that to be a clip from last week. I watched you this morning, and that was highly entertaining, my friend.
I'm glad you liked that. I mean, watching those highlights back, that was when it was just me of some riveting content. I know everyone was just glued to the screen. As I asked what Idaho distillery is in the Lost Lantern series, which might be the most boring content on Whiskey Tube. What do you think?
I was enthralled. I was locked in. That's all that matters. We're a team of 2. Us against the world, baby.
That's right, man.
Graphs, data points. Tonight we're going to do historical histograms. I mean, look, you're with us or you're not. Like it's cool.
I'm glad you liked it, Hack. And I think some people, I think our crew liked it. Hopefully, thank y'all for joining me last week. And Hack, I'm glad you got to jump on too at the cruise ship bar there.
I'm surprised I was coherent enough to be. I watched myself back and I said, "Oh, there was a few slippery words in there that weren't functioning well."
You did surprisingly well for someone who I saw how many drinks you'd had that day. I think. So.
Yeah, it was a time. Yeah, so it's good to be back, man. It's good to be here with everybody. Look, I don't expect a big crowd tonight. It's the end of a July 4th 250th celebration weekend. And what do you do at the end of the weekend? You drink more whiskey.
That's right. That's what we're doing, man. Hell yeah.
But you know, whoever's here, whatever's going on, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk about Michters, and there's a reason I want to talk about Michters. We'll get into that, but yeah. So tonight it's gonna be fun. It's me and you together. I will be out again next Sunday. Unfortunately, my son's sailing charter for Scouts is next weekend. It starts next Friday, and so you know, I'm here for this work week. Gonna hit the work week hard, and then off again next week. So July's a tough month for me, friends. So I appreciate you holding down the fort. And so we may or may not be live next week. I told Mac, take off if you want, because you know it's a grind what we do. So, but I appreciate you holding it down while I was out, brother. You did awesome.
Thanks, man. Maybe there'll be some more charts and graphs coming next week. We'll see. We'll let you
Tune
know.
in. Tune in. Yeah, and so full transparency, you know, I was on the ship, and one of the things that happened, Mac, is there wasn't a lot to do in some of the downtime. So I got really into the World Cup. So I've got Mexico versus England over here on the big screen. I've been seeing all the hype going into it, where they, you know, blew fireworks outside their hotel, and
That's right, man.
yeah. So tonight's going to be quite the match, as they say. I think
is?
so. I've got it up over the side, so you may get some updates from time to time.
I got it up too
on the World Cup game. Yeah, I've been super into it.
Yeah, I mean, big news today about our guy with the red card.
Yeah. I can't say his last name, but he's back.
Balogun, his suspension was suspended, which is a weird way to say that, but we'll take it.
It works. The guy's getting to play, which is awesome.
Yeah, man.
So what's everybody doing tonight? What's everybody sipping on? Is anybody having some Michters? Let's check in with the chat, Mac, and see what's going on. And
let me just start. Cheers, Tim. No by July, holding strong. Now, no by July. I have my own little rules. Hack, I know you're doing it. Tim's doing it.
Yep.
We do have partners that are selling some awesome stuff. We got friends out there. So y'all do it. You just want to push back a little bit. And also maybe I bought a couple bottles. That's all. So anyway.
Did you make it 2 days?
I think I made it 2 days. I made it
2 days.
I had to get the fountain door. I had to get
look. Hey, everybody make your own rules is what I'm saying. The reason I say that is because, like, look, I'm not here to tell anybody what to do with their money. I just know how much money I'm going to spend at Jay West's event on August.
No, right.
Like, I'm going to drop a cash load of money at that event. I've been looking at the info roll across and what he's dropping, and man, now we do get to save a little bit of money because we got picked as volunteers. I think that means
awesome.
We get to save a little bit of money, but at the end of the day, I'd have done it for free. I don't care. I'm just excited to be helping out because you know how good of a volunteer I am.
You're the best volunteer. Cheers, Dave. Cheers, Davey. What's up, Tater Dave?
I'm also making my perfect whiskey and Coke with my Michter's American whiskey.
So we're both sipping this Michter's American whiskey right now, which is the shelfer. If you guys have it in the chat, let me know what you think. But we'll get to that here in a second.
Two fingers, and just a light dusting, a splash of Coke. I mean, that's all it needs.
Nice. Nothing like using
a finger in it. You put the finger in it, as you know I love to do.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Whirl it around.
Oh, and nothing like making a cocktail as guys who drink neat hazmat whiskey often with an 83 proof whiskey. But you know what? I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. I drink whiskey how you like it.
That's right. That's right. Steve Paul. Dan was eager for the show. Yeah, we had some people in the chat way early today. Some people are like ready for this. So it was good to see the chat popping off. What's going on, Steve Paul? Dennis, cheers. 4th of July, no buy, man. Cold turkey is tough.
Dennis is holding strong. Hold in there, baby.
Well, turkey is better. What's up, Randall? Cheers.
That's right. Randall was in Houston last week. Randall, I'd love to know. Let us know what you ran into. I'd love to know. Sorry if I missed it in our Discord, but I'd love to know what you found in the city of Houston. Hopefully you found some good stuff.
Sandy Jones. I'm going to join in tonight for a while. If that's yeah, we'd love to have you. We'd love that, Sandy.
Sandy, you don't have to ask.
Oh. John, cheers. What's going on, John? Matthew, by July so far so good. 5 days in.
There's another Reveries volunteer right there. Tim and Matthew both selected as volunteers.
I love it. Got some solid volunteers this year. Mr. Mom, cheers. See here, keep rolling through. Bradley Booper. Bradley Booper has been getting some killer bottles.
Yes, he
noticed
has.
lately.
I saw that gold foil that man landed.
Let's see here. That's us here. Hack, did you want to? I know this just popped up. You want to do
Oh
that
yeah,
yet?
yeah. So tonight's giveaways, y'all. Tonight's giveaway. So we're giving away a bottle. This is one of the bottles I got at the Specs Drop. This is Michter's Barrel Strength Rye. This happens to be last year's 25B, and we fell in love with this one. We had this in Kentucky. I think it was the first time I'd had it was in Kentucky last year with Mac, and my God, it's good. My God, it's good. I love this one. So this is about $120, $130 bottle that we're giving away tonight. So every $5 super chat gets you in. And then everything that I'm going to drink tonight out of my Michter's bottles, I'm going to sample up and send out. It looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish so samples of stuff that I will send out tonight, which will be a Michter's 10 Bourbon, Michter's 10 Rye, Toasted. This one, this Barrel Strength, we'll get into that. Bourbon. So a bunch of cool, like just a fun pack from Michter's.
And
Gonna send that out, Mac.
Yeah, and then Hack, if there's, I think I have a couple of the barrel strengths that maybe you don't have. I can add those to that.
Oh, sure. Okay, cool. So we'll add in to that. So yeah, so we'll do a fun Michter's fun sample pack, and then also the Whiskey Wheel of Fate is back, and so Whiskey Wheel of Fate is back. Someone could take home a 250 milliliter big dog sample of Field of Dreams.
Did you see
America's pastime bourbon?
Did you see they dropped the batch 2? Heck.
Oh, I'm tempted to just try it to know if it's just as bad, if it's a Field of Nightmares, but my God, that's awful whiskey.
Oh man,
awful whiskey. But yeah, so there's one bad whiskey, a bunch of good ones on there. So the Whiskey Wheel of Fate, I kind of posted earlier, some of the things will be in there. I think I even added it to Nightbot for tonight. So yeah, $5 super chats, get in if you want to be in the drawing tonight. We'd love to give away some of our whiskey to you.
It's awesome. Keep scrolling through here. I think we just saw Mr. Mom here. Chris Barlow, what's going on? Gerald, cheers, what's going on? Welcome in. Foot Doc. Love Michters. We love Michters.
Love some Michters, man.
Tim K. Cheers.
Second favorite Tim. There he is. Second favorite Tim.
What's up, Brad Cook? What's going on? I hope you had a good 4th.
Yeah, Brad Cook posted earlier in a different Discord. He's moving, and I don't wish that. You know, could you imagine trying to move all your whiskey bottles? Like, would you? Here was the dilemma he's having: is do you do all that yourself, or do you hire that out?
I think you know my answer. Well, no, actually, it's a good question. So I think half and half. You pack it yourself, right? Yeah. I wouldn't trust that with. That's a good question. I didn't get what you're saying.
You'd have to take 2 weeks off just to pack all your whiskey.
I know, man. And in the next, within a year, I'll be moving. I can't stay down here in Navy Yard. Anyway, yeah. So cheers, Brad. Hope the move goes well. I assume he's still staying in Houston. Heck.
Yeah. He's actually 20 miles closer to me, so I'm excited.
Oh, nice. So, Bama, cheers. How's it going?
JT.
Let's see here. Who we got? Jim Turner. Wes. Did I see Jim Turner yet? What's up, Jim Turner?
Jim T.
Wes Melt. What's going on, buddy? Everything's going well. See, we'll keep scrolling through here. We'll probably get here to the bottom. See, Connoisseur Cigar. Back off the ship. Hacks back off.
Yeah, welcome. Glad to be back.
The universe is back in alignment. Thank you, Dennis.
Oh, yeah. Cheers.
Joe the Sample Guy. We got Quinn Ift. We got Mike T. We got Brian Wilcox here.
Welcome in.
Richie Z. What's going on?
Richie Z.
I saw you. Richie Z was sipping on some killer pours on the 4th weekend. That was cool.
You know, Richie Z being in our chat as much as he is gives us Whiskey Tube street cred. You know that?
I know. It means a lot, Richie, that you join us.
Speaking of Whiskey Tube street cred, let me just pop something up real quick. This coming Wednesday, guys, we have been invited to a bigger, cooler, better channel than us. We're going to be on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, with our friends over at Hello Again Whiskey Friends. I think Jeff is sending Mac. I think we're supposed to have our blind tomorrow that we're getting because we're so good at blinds. This Wednesday, if you don't get enough of us tonight, come back Wednesday night or just show up because they're way better than us.
And those blinds are no joke. Like we got to put I need to get my game ready.
I think your game's on, sir. I mean, you're locked when it comes to the blinds.
I'm locked. I never miss. I never miss on
Yeah.
blind. All right, I'm going to scroll down here. Let's see here. Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey. Cheers, all.
That's
Joined
a
last
great
night.
name, Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey. I like that name. Roll off the tongue.
Oh, Beach Stand Bourbon. Welcome in.
I saw him in the chat. I think he's got a channel over on YouTube. He's supposed to be dropping by Houston. Said something about emailing him. I'll remember to do that. I saw that when I was watching the replay back.
Nice, yeah. Sweet Cindy, welcome back. How are you enjoying the great American fail taking over your area? I just got back from Denver. I got away from the craziness. I did kind of want to see all the crazy stuff that was flying over. But yeah, we you know, we're not gonna get political here. I think the 4th of July was incredible, and just happy to be in this country for 250 years, right, Hack?
Oh hell yeah, USA baby! I'm USA all the way. USA.
Yeah,
USA before politics for me. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah,
that's the way I look at it.
It's just sad that it even turns into like you can't even say certain things with that. Anyway,
yeah, I just don't. And I'm not a political. I just don't. Not my thing. And this is a whiskey channel, and this is where we come to get away from that. So this is the way I look at it.
I know. So no, but I just got back. I was in Denver, and it was awesome time to see my sister and my brother-in-law.
Looks like y'all had an awesome time.
Yeah, it was awesome. And my mother and the producer joined, and man, it was awesome. We
great. It's a pretty big step that you're just kind of skimming over here. The producer meeting the family.
I know, man. This is big. It was awesome. So
I'm excited. That's great.
Yeah, man, and great to get away from the humidity. I know you guys like I bet like you Houston folks if you get to like Denver or somewhere out west, like with no humidity, are you just like your skin just starts to like crack? I mean, my nose was cracking and stuff. I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah. Anyway. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, so that's the chat here. If I missed you, sorry, y'all, but please, jump in.
I'll do the super chats. I think there's a couple we didn't hit, Mac. Tim, sipping on some K-Luke bourbon for 210 tonight. Butter cake is next. I got my bottles in too. I'm so excited to get to those. Man, I haven't been open in a while. Oh, man. I'm gonna pour up the toasted barrel next because I'm had that whiskey and coke. Yeah, man. Have you tried the 210 picks yet? The K-Luke ones?
I haven't yet. No.
Boy, I'm so excited for those.
Yeah, man.
So
I know.
excited for those.
Can we mention this hack before we move on?
Oh, sure. You had a really great. You taught me something in the pre-show here.
Yeah,
this is called Michter's American Whiskey, and I'd love for you to tell the folks why.
It's a similar mash bill to the bourbon, but it's aged in used whiskey barrels, so it cannot be instead of new oak. So they put the distillate right into a used oak barrel, ex-bourbon barrel, if you will. And so that's why they have to put American whiskey on it, because it's not technically a bourbon because it's not put in new oak. So I think what are these shelfers? Are they like 40?
Yeah, less, like $38. Yeah. And I gotta tell you, like, I love that. Like, this is a fantastic mixer at 80 whatever proof.
Yeah.
And the bourbon shelfer around 40, it's great. Now I don't have one here, but I've had it before. But if you're ever in a pinch and you're at a bar somewhere and they've got like the Michter's single barrel straight rye, not the 10-year, not the barrel proof, just the normal one. It's fantastic. Like, it's really good. Like, I don't think people give it enough credit. Honestly, I think it's slept on a little.
I agree. And I think this American whiskey I might even like it better than the shelfer bourbon for some reason. I don't know. I think, I will say this is one I point to when there's like new bourbon drinkers who are like, hey, I want to start drinking like neat whiskey. These are great, especially this 82 proof too, where you know how when you taste things and they're not like hot and you're like new to the whiskey scene, the whole like smooth thing that I think a lot of people make fun of, which we should not, because it can taste smooth. I think you'll get that from this, like that smooth classic bourbon, even though it's not a bourbon, American whiskey.
Yeah. No, I think it's a great entry level. And thank you for pointing that out. That's great. Wes Melt, thank you for the $10 super chat, sir. Thank you. Irving Larry, $5. Good evening. I stopped by Southern Collective and grabbed the last Navidad that was abandoned by a former member who gave up their locker.
What?
Who gave up their locker?
I hope they didn't just put my stuff out on the because I didn't give my locker up.
Holy shit! Now, hey, last time I was there, it was all in place, sir.
I'm kidding. My locker.
I put it all back too. I only had like one pour out of your stuff. I just want you to know, like,
wouldn't that be hilarious if they just like booted my stuff out?
No, you need to boot it.
No, man, but congrats, man. That's a great get.
Jerry says, was able to spend time in Texas last week. Visited Still Austin on 7-1. Picked up the 3 bottles they had that day. Also found a specs pick in Fort Worth of the 4-year mill. Oh, nice run through Texas, sir. I know from Bama to Texas, that's sometimes tough to find stuff, so that's awesome. Jeremy Dirks in for $5.50. Yeah, so guys, get in for the giveaway tonight. If you want to be in, I'll put the banner up and let it run so you can see what all we're giving away, so we have to keep repeating it. But yeah, we do fun stuff here, man. We do fun giveaways and yeah. Reunited, feels so good. Cheers all. Yes, Cindy, absolutely, it feels good to be back together. So yeah, I Mac, so as we talk about Michters and we get into tonight, let us know in the chat, like, are there Michters expressions that you own, that you like, that you love? If you don't own any Michters, you have any Michters questions? I spent a pretty good amount of kind of like nerdy time this week, kind of preparing a little bit, watched some documentaries, prepared a few infographics, that kind of thing. So we'll talk about the history some because we like to be nerdy on this channel.
I love it. Or what are you sipping on now? I
went to the toasted. Yeah, the toasted barrel is what I went to.
Toasted bourbon, right?
Yeah, toasted bourbon. And so I this is like I just told you, I did all this research, and then it's like, okay, so I know they have different releases each year of the toasted. There's a toasted sour mash. This one was like 80 something proof, and I skipped on that. This one is 2024 H2, and this one is 91.4 proof. And for a long time, you can see this bottle's on its last legs. This was my favorite toasted for a long time.
Nice. I like it as well. I'm the kind of nerd. I think I have every, like, not every year, but the one of every barrel strength or special release toasted. Before someone in the chat gets smart, it's just like the basic ones. I know there's probably one that's like toasted 25-year celebration barrel. I probably don't have that. But yeah, I have the toasted barrel strength rye, the toasted barrel strength bourbon, the toasted barrel finish sour mash. And I think they just released this year. What's the one they just released? The toasted barrel strength. Is it the American? Did they do that for American? Anyway, y'all let me know. But that's the one.
I thought just this year was toasted sour mash, and it was like 80 something proof.
Okay.
I thought that maybe not. I could be behind. I could be behind the times. Do you get a similar vibe on all those toasteds though, even though they're different, a little bit different?
They're different. I mean, they're very different. And this actually, the Michter's toasted barrel finish sour mash, that's 86 proof, is not much better than the regular. So shelf.
It's not. Okay.
But the rest are great. So.
And for those that, are kind of new to the whiskey world a little bit, if you're, just tuning in to some of this, if you're not familiar, toasted is a little different than like a double oak. They're not the same thing. Toasted just means that the barrel it is a lightly toasted barrel. It's not as like heavily charred. And so the way I think of it is like if you're at a campfire and you take a marshmallow and you're toasting that outside of the marshmallow to kind of caramelize the sugars in the marshmallow a little bit. That's what they're trying to do when they do toasteds. There's some people that do not like that campfire feel. There's some people that will tell you, like, I just don't like toasteds. And I'm not one to say that. I like toasteds. And before I'd had the Crittenden's toasted double oak, toasted pecan, this was my favorite toasted forever. And then once I had Crittenden's, I was like, yeah, that one's actually better. But yeah.
So you would say the toasted gives you like a campfire vibe?
That's what I get. I get that on the Jack Daniel's Toasted Heritage.
I do.
I get that on this a little bit. It's kind of like a marshmallow taste that I get on a lot of toasted. And it
Yeah.
could be a mental thing, Mac. It could be that's how I mentally associate toasted to it. So then it's like, maybe it's association. Maybe I'm just like, oh, I'm tasting marshmallow. I don't know.
But do you get toasty? But do you get campfire on like char 4? Like right,
No,
right.
no, right. Yeah.
But they char anyway. I'm with you. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying I think it's
Mm-mm.
interesting that that we feel that.
It's almost like a little more bitterness maybe in the toasted. Like it's slightly bitter. A
Yes.
little more acidic, a little more.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of that, like when you're toasting something over an open flame, how it kind of has that almost like a flame taste to it.
Yep. And toasted is kind of an interesting definition. We don't have to get like super. And did you dig into this yet, Hack? I don't want to.
I'm sipping on it. Yeah, just have
No,
my
I'm
first
saying
sip.
like the toasted definition.
Oh no, I mean just barely.
Because it's like it is not a strict definition, but I think it's sort of like indirect heat instead of like direct char of the barrel is how I take it, right? Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that's like with a lot of bourbon terms, right? It can be super confusing for somebody that's new to the bourbon game because they're like, okay, well, what's the definition? And I was like, well, depends on who you talk to, and like it's all it's different, right?
Yep.
Steve Paul, thank you for the $20 super chat. Cracking his Fort Nelson bottle. I'm gonna show y'all mine in a minute. Fort Nelson, pour your own is a very special thing. Unfortunately, Mac, during our last trip, we did not get to do pour your own. And it upset my guy a little bit.
It upset me because there were some VIPs that got invited before opening time at Michter's, and
It was not us.
It was not us. We stood our ass in line and got there early, only to have all those being taken by the cool influencers of Whiskey Tube.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't think it was actually Whiskey Tube. Aren't they just Instagrammers?
Oh yeah. They weren't like Whiskey Tube. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I don't know. You're about to start something there.
I know. Well, I do think.
Yeah,
there is a difference in content between an Instagrammer or TikToker and a YouTuber.
No, I agree.
I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying there's a difference.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm just a little salty about that.
Hey, do you know this answer? He digs K-Luke's toasted rye. Does Michter's do a toasted rye?
Yeah, I've got it right here.
Oh, hold that bottle up, man.
Toasted barrel strength rye. So it looks like here. I'll put because they also have the barrel strength rye. Let's see.
Oh, it's very similar. A little red lettering versus not.
Yeah. And this toasted barrel strength rye I might like it. Sometimes I like it better, Hack, because it just really gets that like smoky sweetness with that rye. Have you had it before, Hack?
I haven't had that one.
Oh man, I got to send you some of this stuff. It's killer.
Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey just picked up the Bomberger's Declaration 2026. That's something we were talking about. Like I've got the Bomberger's Declaration. I got a little sample of it. Mac doesn't have one. I've never owned a bottle of that. The precision fine grain, the PFG side of that, I think it's an acquired palate. Would you say? Some people love it. Some people hate it. Is that fair on the PFG stuff?
I've not really heard many people hate it. Maybe it's just like what I'm, kind of what I'm hearing. I think most people love that bottle, Hack, but for like
I've heard people say they don't like PFG, but
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, look who's in the chat here, Hack.
Who we got? Jeffrey Back. Am I YouTuber, Instagram, or general? All three. I don't know. Let's debate this on Wednesday, sir. When we're on with you. We are so grateful and thankful, and we talked about this earlier, Jeff. So yeah, we're gonna be on with this dude on Wednesday. So we can. Hey, let's debate what we are. I don't know. Like I think it's kind of like when you do this long content like we do. It's hard to bullshit it.
Well, I mean, actually, yes, you're right. Or you could take it the complete opposite way, that we do bullshit it the whole way through.
All we are is bullshit.
Exactly. Yeah. No, but I get what you're saying, where it's like heavily edited snippets, or one thing.
Yeah, but I'm not saying they don't know their stuff. I'm not saying that.
It
I
sounds.
don't want to
I
start
know
a
it kind of sounds like you kind of are here, Hack.
we can
Woo.
start a weatherman. Well, if I was a little deeper into the pores, if I was on the cruise ship like I was the other night, we might be letting it rip, baby.
This is supposed to be a chill night, Hack.
I know I'm gonna be chill. I have a hard time with chillness. You know that. Like you have to keep me chill.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh man, that's awesome.
Jim T, America, 250th. I hope everybody had a great July 4th yesterday. It when you have to get on a plane at 5 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. is a boarding time,
Oof.
and you know, like you're already having to set that alarm for 3 a.m. and fireworks are going off all fucking night. At some point, you're like,
Oh,
like,
that's
come
rough.
on.
I didn't even think about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So I'm not on a little sleep. So anyway, what do you want to do next in the Michter's family?
Well, let's maybe we save the rise for last. I am excited. So let's stick to the bourbon. Should we go to barrel strength bourbon?
Yeah, let's do that one because I've got a really cool bottle I want to talk about that you and I got together, which is we had a chance to meet Dan McKee, the master distiller. He was actually standing out in front of the Michter's Distillery. He signed our bottles for us, and when we got to visit this last trip, and it was really awesome. And I got his card, and so hopefully at some point we can get Dan on here to do way more intelligent stuff than what we're doing. But I'd like to pour this up, and I'd also like to, if I could, throw up my little graphic to kind of talk a
Please
little bit
do.
of history. Is that okay, Matt?
Yeah. What I'm excited about that. What barrel you got there?
I think we got the same one, didn't we? 25C.
Yep. So for folks, and just so if they don't know Hack, right? Like you can
Well,
look
that's a
at
good
this
we'll
little,
call it. Yeah.
little neck. I know maybe you can see Hack's better, but
I'll do this real quick just so that people can see it. So yeah, on the neck label right up there's a little code, and that little code will always start with the year, and then after is kind of the batch number, and so that's their batch letter, which 25C is what this one is.
and they're all single barrels, which is something to think about when people start doing whiskey of the year stuff, right? Hack on this. They're all
Yeah. Well, these okay, those are single barrels, right? So everything Michter's does, and that's another thing. Here, let's start with that.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
do
do
this.
it. Let's do it.
I want to do this. So this is a cool little graphic that I the friend of Chat GPT helped me make, but this is kind of their production process, which I think is kind of cool. So there's a lot of strict quality control. They talk about the low entry proof, the 103. That's something I wanted to talk about.
Mhm.
One thing they do too, Mac, is a custom filtration. So you know how like a lot of places talk about non-chill filtered. Michter's leans the other way, where they filter everything, but they have different filters that they use depending upon what kind of whiskey it is, which I think is kind of a cool, nerdy concept. And then wood management, basically all of their wood is seasoned outside for an additional 18 months to give it that extra seasoning, as they say.
Mm.
And then another thing they do is they toast every barrel before they char it, which I did not know that until I started my research. Kind of like this, this week. And heat cycling and aging by taste. So they do heat cycle all of their barrels. I noticed one thing that's missing here that I was going to talk about is that everything from Michter's is either a single barrel or true small batch. So everything is 20 barrels or less.
Oh wow.
So they don't do any batch, even that American whiskey, even that
Really?
Yeah, even that shelfer, everything that they do, and that's a video that they put out themselves that I watched. So
Wow, that's awesome.
I thought that's kind of an interesting thing. And so they are truly small batch, and so anyway.
And that's great. That's a really great visual there too. Oh gosh, this Michter's barrel strength bourbon.
I love this.
The proof of these 108.4, right?
Yours is 108.4. We have different barrels, our bottles. Mine's 109.6.
Oh wow. So I'm 25C. I probably got this one last because I went to Louisville twice last year, and then the second time. So I haven't cracked that one that you have yet, Hack. So this is still my old one.
Yeah. So mine's 25C 0789. And mine's 109.6.
Nice. So man, but that proof is just so good. right? Like this low proof, like barrel proof. Oh, it's just
This is dangerously close to the good president's choices that I've had.
yeah. Yes,
There's
and
another debatable thing that I wanted to bring up.
I was
a
about to
little
say,
bit.
I was about to say, because technically, Hack, is this
Well,
their own
so
distillate?
this is one of those legend lore like people talk about, but there's not any facts to back it up.
Mhm.
Is so Michter's so historically, right? And this is what I'll just, if I can, let me
Do
add
it.
this. So sorry, wrong one. So Michter's, a little bit of history here is that they started with 1753, and so if you think about that, you're talking 21 years before the Declaration of Independence. So they, on their bottles, a lot of what they talk about on here, Mac, is you'll see it right here on the labeling: distilled in small batches according to Michter's pre-Revolutionary War quality standards dating back to 1753. So here's where the debate comes in a little bit about the historical piece, and this is where you can get super nerdy, if you want, but like Buffalo Trace, another popular huge distillery, likes to kind of pump their chest and say, well, they're the oldest running American distillery. And the reason is because there's a period of time where Michter's had to close during Prohibition when Buffalo Trace never closed because they got the medicinal license. They were able to stay open. Michter's did not get that medicinal license, so they had to close. So anyway, big debate. Did they almost score?
We have
England did score.
England
1-0.
goal. Speaking of Revolutionary War,
Oh, there's the Brits. The Brits are coming.
well, that's really interesting. Because Hack, I don't think this is their distillate in here, is it?
Well, so this is the debate, right? So fast forward, right? So like we go through all this history, and I don't, I can nerd out. So you had this Revolutionary era period, right? And I'll just, I'll go through it super fast. So you had this Revolutionary era period, and you had this other legend thing that happened where they'll even talk about it when you do the tour there, is that George Washington, when he was stuck at Valley Forge, actually purchased Shenks. And back then, that was like rye. Like they didn't, in Pennsylvania, that they were making whiskey. This is pre-Kentucky days, right? So it was all made from rye, so rye whiskey was the only thing. They weren't even really making bourbon yet at that time. So that, though, there is not one single place in American history where they have documented evidence that actually happened. So it's one of those lore things that's been passed on from time to time. And yet Michter's claims it as like, they talk about it on the tour. They talk about it on their marketing materials, that Michter's was the whiskey that was being given to the troops at Valley Forge to keep them warm, because as you know, it was very cold. And if you know history, and like I love history and I can get into documentaries, super nerdy, but that's just something I love.
Another goal.
It's cool. 2-0 already.
Wow. So
suck it on the fireworks, Mexico.
Yeah. Well, man, I think it's really interesting, but I think a lot of folks would assume that the stuff that they're distilling when you go visit their place downtown's in this bottle. I don't think so. I think they now are getting the place right, Hack, where they have Fort Nelson has the distillate that they have released, right?
Yeah. So if you skip ahead, so we'll skip ahead, right? We'll skip to the Shenks. Yeah, the Revolutionary era. I'll skip to. Let me add this one back. So more common, times. Did I not? Here we are. All right.
Okay. That's okay. Sorry, Hack. If I'm
yeah. No, it's okay. We'll skip ahead. It's fine because it's probably boring to most people. So you have the 1933, 1950 area where they reopened and changed hands. And then in 1950 is when it was named Michter's. Do you know why it was named Michter's?
I do not.
So Lou Foreman, who was involved at that time in the ownership, had a son named Michael and Peter. So that's the name Michter's.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah. Cool history. Cool history fact.
And his name was Foreman?
Lou Foreman. Yep.
Interesting.
Not the same Foreman, though. Spelled a little different. No E, but spelled a little different. Yeah. So then Oh, sorry. I keep pulling up the wrong one. So then you have this after the name Michter's. 1989 was a rough time in bourbon. You had this bankruptcy and closure, and then the 1990s is when they came back. And the thing about Michter's that's interesting, right, is that 1990s period when they came back, there was never any disclosure of where they were sourcing. There was just a lot of assumptions that were made about like, oh, it tastes like an Old Forester, or it tastes like a Brown-Forman product. So a lot of people to this day like tell you Michter's taste a lot like Old Forester in different, it's got that brown sugar, vanilla, those notes are always associated with better Old Foresters. So I don't know, like what's true, what's not true. There's people that claim to have sources with sources that can tell you that like that's true. But if you think about like this time period and this rebirth in like, let's say 1997 is when their production began in Kentucky. So where are we now? 2026. You would think by now most of everything is their own. However, what they won't tell you, and when you ask on the tour, which I did ask on the tour because I'm that guy that asked the nerd question. They are not sourcing, but they are still contract distilling. So they're making their own, but they're also contract distilling. So does that count to say like if it's your grain, it's your mash bill, and you're saying, all right, we're gonna send all of this to a different distillery because we need to be able to keep with it. Like if they're sending it to Old Forester, let's say, and at that point it's not Old Forester grain, it's not Old Forester mash bill. Is it still an Old Forester source? No, it's really more contracted, right? So
they're contracting with Old Forester, you're saying, for their distillery. Yeah,
that's the rumor, but no one will ever disclose that that's actually gone down.
Yeah.
But at this point in time, at 26 years, so 1997 is when they started. So add 3, you're talking about 29 years ago.
Yeah.
But what happened, like to everyone, bourbon boom hit. They can't keep up. You look at the prices of a lot of this Michter's 10 stuff. It's probably the most pricey 10-year bourbon out there.
Yep.
And it really is it theirs or is it somebody else's?
Right? Sorry, this game is crazy.
This game is 3 goals within like 5 minutes. You don't see that ever.
No, but I mean, it is crazy.
2-1 England, Mexico. 2-1.
Yeah. It is crazy for a distillery of this level to not be able to be transparent about their distillate hack, like, and the pricing. Like, it is just crazy that they kind of get the pass, don't they? Don't they get we
do? No one really complains about. So there's a few things that are not transparent about Michter's. One is mash bill.
Yep.
There's no disclosure of mash bills. There's no disclosures of what's sourced or what's distilled. What they will tell you time and time again is that they just are putting out the best whiskey they can. But do they get a pass because the quality is really that good? It's really great whiskey for the most part.
Right. It is. It is some of my favorite whiskey, man. It really is. Heck, we had some people. I think we had a couple of good zingers in here while you were going through your.
Pull them up.
I would love Sweet Cindy saying, "Let's talk wood management." Hoping that's something you guys know about. You need a hack that needs to be one of your shirts. Wood management.
Wood management. Hack. Wood management. Wood manager.
Oh, okay, man. Next to the MGP slut shirt.
MGP slut wood manager.
Hack Mack are having a moment.
No, this barrel strength bourbon, I've never owned one until I got this one. And it is such a rich caramel bomb. Like it's just caramel, brown sugar. I don't know. I love the proof. The 109 proof is just a proof that I love.
Yeah. I do. I get a little bit like, and we cannot wait till we get to the 10-year bourbon. But that I get a little bit of that like cherry, that old oak rick house thing from Michter. Like the best Michter's is that, which is my favorite.
Yeah. B stands by Old Forester has pipes running through the walls to Michter.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the rumor. I mean, everybody thinks that. Mm-hmm. There's smoke, there's usually fire.
Yeah.
So there's probably something to this, but I don't know, Mac. Like, do you lean into that and you know, because I'll tell you, I've done this next to this year's 1924.
Yep.
They're super close, sir.
I was gonna say we should try the 1924 next to the 10-year even, because they're both 10-year products.
Yeah, yeah.
I love
But
this.
what do you get on this?
This one is that like, I get a nice sweet cherry. Like that is that note is like the note that that is the first thing on the palate, and then I get a little bit of that like kind of charred marshmallow thing, and like old like kind of rickhouse oak kind of thing. I just love this, and it's got a great finish.
It is fantastic. If you, I just, you know, here's the thing. Do you in chat tell us, like, do you guys see? I see the barrel proof rise out some. I never see these.
I never see barrel proof bourbons.
I've never see the barrel strength bourbon.
This is a good point. So yeah, in Old Forester in that 1924, I do get a little bit of banana. But yeah, don't get it in Michter's. You're right. Oh. Low entry proof separates it from the 1924.
Is that because you get less ethanol on that low entry proof, Eric? Is that what you're saying?
Or is it more
I
like
can see that.
Biscuits?
Viscosity is what you get there?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. I mean, well, just pull it out of you.
Is that what we're gonna do?
Well, let's wait for the 10-year actually. Let's keep rolling through Michter's and then.
Okay, and then we'll do the 1924. Okay, all right. I could do a fresh crack on that actually.
I'm gonna. What are you going to next, Hack? Because I think I'm gonna go to this toasted barrel finish sour mash here, and I know you might have some other stuff, but
I've got to crack this Michter's 10 next, I think.
Oh wait, do you have the toasted? Yeah, we just did the toasted barrel bourbon. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the only one I've got that's toasted. But if you want to do that one, do it, and then I can do the Bombergers and talk Bombergers for half a minute. If we're on, we can do different pours if you want.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
So this is the toasted. This toasted barrel finish sour mash whiskey, which this comes in at 86 proof. And thank you, Matthew. Matthew labels all of my bottles with my Christian name here. Thank you, Matthew, for finding this for me. This was the one that was like completing my set before the most recent thing came out. And frankly, it was the one I was least excited about. But I had to have it to complete the set. Kind of. Great nose, man. Just a little like watery. I know the fact that this is an 86 proof bourbon, non-age stated, and I paid like $150 for this.
Ooh, that's a tough sell.
Now that was sort of, and that was like what Matthew got it at. He wasn't like breaking my thumbs for this, but it's hard to find. Like you're not going to find this on the shelf really for. I don't even know what MSRP is this, but Matthew, if you're in the chat, you can help me on that. They take the sour mash whiskey, put it in a hand-selected new barrel that's been toasted. There we go. This one is not. I would think this was almost like a shelfer hack. If I tried this, I think blind.
Yeah.
Not much really happening here.
I think that's the one I passed on.
Yeah. 135-ish.
Hey, Tim, if you're in the chat, I have this old sample of yours of Michter's 10 Bourbon 2025. If you know if that was A, B, C, let me know, Tim.
Anyway, I don't really. My notes on this hack are just going to be Because again, oh yeah, and here Ernest saying, just pour the toasted sour mash. Regular sour mash is my first Michter's. I want to get the barrel strength, which I think was released this year. So this is just the toasted barrel finish, not the barrel strength. So, and it's just a little bit more tannic. It's got some nice sweet kind of wood sugar thing happening, but again, not blown away. But
not blown away. So the Bomberger's PFG I'm sipping on right now. You know how I talk about on like the Sagema Rose, how I get a little more of a spice oak, a spiced oak. I get that on this. I get a little more of the spiced oak on the Bombergers. Yeah.
Oh, Bomberger. Sorry, Bombergers. You're not on tenure yet.
I don't own a bottle, but it's almost a little sour in the way that it comes across on the mid palate. Yeah, I'm going to tell you. What is that note? It's like almost like a bready pastry type thing that I don't. It's almost like biscuit dough a little bit.
On the Bombergers.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this, honestly.
This is not the PFG, folks. Right.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, this is PFG?
Yeah, this is Bomberger's Declaration PFG. This is 2025, 100.2 proof.
Wow. Okay. So this is a lot of people last year said this was in the running for whiskey of the year. I don't know if any like one of the big tours put it as theirs, but I only had it at a bar. But
yeah, you tell me, am I totally off base on this PFG? It's something that's supposed to be, I know it's one that people talk highly of, but I'm not loving it right now.
Yeah, it's French oak connoisseur.
I mean, maybe it's because I compare that to like the deep, which
yeah,
this is not it compared to that.
What's the proof on the PFG again?
100.2, Matt.
100.2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one is the deep? The deep is
deep's like 120, right?
Oh yeah. It's like 157.6. So we're talking 115.
115. Nice. I think I liked the PFG when I had it at the bar. I think I really liked it. I haven't had it like next to other things to compare.
Yeah, it's kind of almost a little bready. It's almost muted in a way. It's like, I don't know, not a big fan.
Richie Z. Many people love PFG. I never found one. Yeah, I found one, but it was at a museum store. I was not going to spend $350 for that bottle.
Oh, that's crazy. Crazy talk, sir.
Revisited my 26B again. Was really disappointed as a Michter's fan. So we will get to our 26 year, and we got to talk about the Matthew incident. Back before let's do it. Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, I'm very excited. You can see how much I love my 26.
Yeah, and thank you again for finding this for me, sir. You found this for me for $300, which what's MSRP on this, y'all? Is this $250?
I think it's less than, let's see.
PFG is $650 on secondary now. Oh my god!
I think MSRP is $195, $200 on this hack. So it's a little bit, but I've not seen like on the shelf. I
can't get over rye guy seeing this $650.
It's crazy.
That pour I just had. Oh my god!
People love that one. Man.
I think I got this sample from Tim, and maybe he pissed in the bottle before he sent it to me. No, don't pay $650 for PFG. Okay.
Nice. But yeah, it's $300 off the shelf. Hard to find a Michter's 10-year bourbon for that price off the shelf. Called my guy.
So what is the consensus that everybody here believes? Does everybody believe that this is their own distillate or their contract distilling, or what is the belief? What do people believe about this bottle? I don't think anyone really knows.
Well, this is not their own. This is contract. This is like, they're sourcing this. But that's my
How do you know that,
contract.
though?
I mean, I think it's just a thing like people know. It could be. Tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. But I kind of thought that was like,
Common knowledge.
yeah. But I could be wrong.
I think people assume that.
Yeah.
But they've had that other. This is something I should have looked up. They've had, I know that at Fort Nelson is for show, right? Like the Fort Nelson Distillery downtown, it's all for show. I mean, they brought the old, Shenks, Pennsylvania, wooden, fermenters there. They brought the original copper stills there, and it's to do a little tour, and it's not like what they're doing there is just to kind of show you. They're not mass producing anything there, but I know that they have their own facility where they're producing.
Well, yeah. So I don't know, Hack. I mean, a couple people in the chat are saying contract still.
Okay.
Versus the
Okay, so
like that.
So I'm going to do the one the one Matthew didn't like is right here, which is 26B, and I have 26A. So I'll do those next to each other first.
Let's tell the stories. We have in our Discord. If you're not members, please join us, and you can join our Discord. There's some reviews. There's a reviews option. I always love to see kind of what people are drinking and reviewing. And Matthew, who was a big Michter's fan, cracked his 26 and gave it a pretty low rating. What was the rating? Yes. It was like was it like a Matthew? Speak for yourself.
He gave it a 3. He gave it a 3.
It was not a 3. It was like a 6 out of 10. I think.
Are you sure? I thought it was like.
Which is which is unheard of, and frankly, for me, this is number 2 in the running whiskey of the year right now for me. And
oh, really?
Number 1 is obviously the Austin Nichols, but
I didn't realize you had it that high. And by the way, thank you, Chad, for your $20 super chat. Michter's so good. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you tonight. I didn't know that you had it that high.
I'm telling you, I love this bottle so much. It wowed me when I cracked it in Bourbon Concierge. Like it's just, and it just keeps getting better.
Oh, he gave it a 5. He gave it a 5. There it is. Matthew gave 26. Was it 26B? Matthew gave a. Or was it 26A?
Yeah, what did you have? So I have a 26B. And man, and here's the other thing about this year. A lot of people say this is 15 and older distillate in here. This is not just 10-year product, they say. So I do think that's another thing. There's some really old stuff in this, and that's just another thing to note.
So my barrel number is 26A0200.
Got it. And I'm 26B0273.
Wow, I like the nose a lot.
26B0280 is Matthew. So a little closer to barrels, closer to mine. The nose on this is just superior, Hack. Whenever, like, I just get that like funky old Rick House cherry, like real, just sort of sour cherry, old, like those like expensive vanilla. This has got to be Madagascar vanilla.
Oh, you going fancy on me tonight?
I said I'd pull that one out. Some people I'm seeing are now kind of going into the different vanillas, which I haven't got to yet. That's next level whiskey.
That's next level. Yeah.
We get on the. Are you liking the nose, Hack? I know this is fresh crack.
I do. I get a little light plum, kind of like darker fruit nose on 26A. It's a very familiar brown sugar that I get a lot of times, like the burnt brown sugar kind of thing. But I'm gonna get in the sip. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Oh,
Oh,
my goodness, that's really good. Damn.
Right.
I think it's because I like caramel notes so much, and that's got a lot on it.
Oh yeah.
My God, that's got a lot of caramel note on it. That's pushing butterscotch note too.
Do I get
Wow.
that? Oh man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How do you say butterscotch? It's in there for me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You get that
I don't
age?
know.
You get that age too in there, man. There's some.
I do. I get the oak, for sure. This is 90, 47, 47. It's only 94 proof. It drinks a little more proofy than 94 proof. And maybe it's because of fresh crack, but I would have said this drank more like a 107, honestly.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not unhappy with this at all. There's on some of the Old Foresters that I've been unhappy with, there's almost like a soapy kind of note. I don't have that on this. Our friend Nancy says that that's from saponification when they mess up the proofing down process, and they try to do it either too fast or they make a mistake during it. I don't get that on this. I don't get the soapy note.
yeah.
It stays rich all the way through, even at 94 proof.
Yeah, and that's one thing to note here is that these Michter's products are proof compared to other bourbon products, right? The 10-year, even the barrel strength, like we're not even on 10 on the barrel strengths. When we went to the Michter's distillery in downtown Louisville, Whiskey Row, the bar, when you get to try all of them, I think it's a place. If you're ever in Louisville, it's a must stop. That bar is awesome. But it's really cool to try the barrel strength. It's not always what you think. Like you're sometimes better, the barrel strength isn't.
Your internet's a little choppy for me, Mac. I don't know if it's everybody or just me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you kind of chopped up a little bit, but I got what you were saying.
Okay.
Isaac says, I trust Isaac a lot. Our guy Lance, he knows a lot. He said the 2025 stuff and going forward, they can actually use their own stuff, but rumored to have been using some of their source stuff up. They started their own stuff in 2015. The 20-year is definitely sourced. I would believe that.
Am I still choppy, Hack? I can come back out.
No, you guys tell me in the chat. Is Mac? Is it okay for you guys? It's a little choppy.
I turned off the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. The game was really good. Joe says now Shelfer's Michter is undefeated. My hot take is Michters are better than their allocations, especially value wise. That's not a bad take.
It's getting better. Anyway, let me know if it's bad, y'all, and I can come back in. But
Richie wants to know: do you experiment with drops of water? I do occasionally with higher proofs. Yeah, I've done that.
I do. I don't do it a ton because I don't know. I really like to. I don't know. I like to see kind of what either the blender or the distiller.
Yeah.
Was thinking
I'll tell you, speaking of Old Forester, the Old Forester blue labels, the cast strength ones, the barrel proof ones, those are so much better with ice or a little bit of water.
Yeah.
They're so much better because they can drink really hot for me. Bradley Booper says that's definitely Tahitian vanilla, not Madagascar.
Tahitian, yeah. No, man. It's tough. It's tough. I'm gonna get there, Bradley, with my vanillas.
So Mac will drop a note of Bolivian virgin tears next. That's a good one, Brandon. Yeah, they're saying you're choppy, bro. Donating to Mac to up. Well, you got us a super chat at Bradley Booper.
There we go. I thought they said it was good now. Was that older? Was that an older one?
Yeah, yeah. I might be behind on the chat a little bit. Bradley Booper, don't get Mac to upgrade his internet. It looks fine here. It's in and out. Touch choppy. Okay. It's getting better. Okay, it's good now. Good now, everybody says. Yeah,
so
see, there's Richie. I got the Old Forester Blue Label poured down with 7 drops of water, and it's good. Yeah, I tell you, over ice, I like it a lot. It's way better.
Some of those are hot.
Yeah.
Well, Hack, I mean, I think I'm interested to hear your thoughts as you try Matthew's barrel. That's a bummer if Matthew's barrel is bad. But this
Matthew uses such small writing. Like this is like I'm a boomer. My God. So that's 20. This is when you're fucking old when you gotta do this.
Oh man, he's pulling on the menu in the dark restaurant.
I'm trying to take a picture so I can blow it up.
And he can't even find the flash.
Okay, tell me that's not like tiny. Guys, come on.
Oh,
Matthew.
wait. That's my sample to you, my friend.
Oh, that's yours?
That's the one I'm drinking right now.
Maybe this is from Matthew then. 25B. This is 25B 0726.
Yeah, Matthew, do it. I don't think I have that one.
I need clarification. So
that's mine. The small letters are mine.
Yeah. So this is you, sir, with this tiny.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is so they're both. This is 26B that I poured right here. This is 25B.
Okay, so Matthew has not sent you.
No. So I don't have the one that he not. Yeah. So
okay, so you've got mine that I'm drinking right now.
Okay.
In the small letters. Man, so we can't try Matthew's. Matthew, we need to try yours at some point. But anyway.
Oh, yours is good too. Oh. Yours has more fruit.
Yeah, man.
Than mine. 26A has more butterscotch and sweetness. And wow, there's a lot of cherry in this one.
And that, I love cherry.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's like a cherry vanilla. Wow. That's very good. You probably did, Matthew, and we just don't know where they are.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
The likelihood of Matthew messing up is very low.
Very, very low. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing, the variance of these barrels where, Matthew's a big Michter's fan who has a lot of some of the older stuff too from Michter's. Not liking his barrel is a bummer. We both seem to like ours. Right.
I think that I'm onto something with this sourcing versus contract distilled. For Matthew to hate Old Forester as much as he does, but to like Michter's,
there we go.
He does, tells you that it has to be a different mash bill, right? And somebody said this earlier. They don't get the banana note on Michter's.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they're contract distilling. I'm just saying it's not their own distillate. Yeah. They're not taking 1924.
Oh, this is an interesting question from Dennis, which is something that I think is interesting that they do not do. Will there be a Hack Mack Michter barrel pick in the future? Here, Dennis, they don't do it. They do not do it. They don't do barrel picks.
Yeah.
You feel like you're holding back. Wait, are you holding back on me?
Isn't there like one crazy? Like, I'm not saying they do them, but like for like some big charity raffle, someone got.
Oh, maybe so, yeah. Mac. Maybe so. Why do you think that they don't do barrel picks, Mac?
I think it's just part of their like aura, right? Like we're Michter's. I think they've done a really good job with their brand. It's a killer brand. It's classy. It's good whiskey. You know, very rare. I think really the only thing I've ever seen Matthew's review, and then, like some of these products, the lower proof ones, it's like fine, but you're never just like appalled.
Right.
They do a great job. So I don't know.
Question for you though. It's a very good 10-year bourbon.
Yeah.
but it's at least 200, if not 300, to get one of these, right?
Yeah.
How much does that cost? Bring this back into line with some other really good 10-year, like let's
Like this guy. Oh gosh, yeah, that one.
or this guy
Yeah.
or our pick, like a 10-year
Oh, yeah.
like 10-year bourbon, $300. Is it worth that? Are you I know you're not unhappy because you're saying it's like your number 2 for the year, but are you suggesting it's worth that price?
I don't know. I mean, especially as I pour this 1924, which this released this year, I think
I'll
the
pour
more I
that
go
too.
back,
Let's pour that one too.
if you guys haven't got the 1924, which I think these things are available. I mean, they're not like crazy available, but I've seen them out there.
All right, let's get really crazy.
Wait, that's President's Choice, buddy.
I know it is. I know.
He's getting crazy. I think
That's what happens. We're gonna get crazy.
I know that some of you crazy folks, and I don't know, I guess Tim can find this in Indianapolis for like where is it? Like Costco for like
109 or something.
109, which might
I think
be.
we saw it, Mac. We saw it in Kentucky when we were at Evergreen for like.
I think it was still
for
like
that.
I thought it was over. I thought it was like 135, and then at the distillery it's like 150, which sucks.
You might be right. It might have been. I think it was 120, Mac.
Oh,
I got a picture on my phone.
Costco's 99.
Oh,
At the
Costco's
distillery, it's like 135 or something, if not 150. But man, this year's batch of 1924 is just special. And I've put it in some blinds and it kills.
Okay. I threw President's Choice in here too because I just keep wanting to like this President's Choice. So I got the sample you sent me of 26. I got the sample, the one I just opened. I've got 24, 1924, and I got a President's Choice.
All right, I'll do this.
It's getting wild. It's getting wild.
What's your 113 months? What's your age on your?
I think we got the same one, didn't we? Yeah, 113, barrel 139.
Yep. This was when we were late. We were late to the President's Choice tasting, and then Hack.
Yes, that was my fault. And basically, we didn't want to attend the tour. We just said, just give us a bottle.
I know. And then Tim was like all just like talking shit about his barrel that he got of the President's Choice rye. He's so, which I get it. I'd be mad too, Tim, because that barrel was not the best.
Oh shit! A local store that has 1924 for $199? No, sir, that's too high. We can find that. We can find that much cheaper. Seeing 1920, there's Steve Paul right there. Seeing 1924 all around Austin for about 120.
I think it's a buy. If you don't, I mean, anyway. All right, what are you getting into? 1924.
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. But it's so crazy. It is different. It is different, though.
It's very different. But it has some of the foundational elements. Do you know what I mean?
Agree.
Like,
I'd agree.
It goes a different place, but it's got a similar kind of nose.
Mm.
The thing that 1924, the thing that it lacked, where Michter's even at its low proof does, is that the finish keeps going.
Michter's has a better finish.
And it still feels more viscous. It feels more viscous in my mouth.
Yeah, I agree with that. There's more body on the Michter's for sure. Is that lower entry proof thing that we're talking about?
Yeah, could be that.
I guess that's what Eric. Basically, all we're doing is confirming what Eric said.
I know.
Eric already told us this, and we're like, oh, we're just bumbling idiots that are just going to do it anyway.
Are we saying that 1924 may be sourced from no. 1924 is Brown Forman Old Forester, but we
No,
think
yeah.
that
Let's start a rumor. Sandy wants to start a rumor.
I'm freezing up again, I think. Man, I don't know. I swear when big events happen in DC, something happens in my Wi-Fi.
So everybody's streaming the internet. Well, it's, that was such a big event for us to be on Mash and Drum. Completely locked up the whole damn apartment complex.
That's right, man.
No. Why is that so thin?
The President's Choice?
Yeah.
It also the oak, like the tannic finish is it also finishes a bit watery with like a weird oak.
Yes, watery and thin.
Almost
God,
young.
So disappointing for what that cost. And the
It's a
proof on
slap.
it, 58.7. So we're talking about, 100 and 17 proof.
I mean, I will just say this, and I love Brown Forman. Gosh, I know my lighting's here, but like how many times have we had like a group or people, like, even at the Old Forester drop online, people are passing it up. People are passing it up.
No, the Specs Vault had a chance to buy another Old Forester at MSRP, and I passed. I feel like Old Forester President's Choice in recent, like very recent, like the last 2 years, they have really, really fallen off on the quality on these. Like the President's Choice quality has fallen off bad, real bad.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like, what happened to this bottle?
It's really unfortunate, man.
It's crazy to me.
Because like this, what is like 265 Hack for a President's Choice or something like?
Yeah.
And just think, and I hate to keep going back to like our pick being like that guy, but like, pick another 10-year, 11-year MGP pick that you guys like from any other group pick.
Yeah.
And it can kick President's Choice's ass.
All day long.
Some solid MGP for what did ours sell for? Like one
the 10-year?
Yeah. Was it like 110 or something? Or like
Yeah. But we added like $5 for charity.
Yeah.
Isaac, the new President's Choice suck for the money. The older ones are insane. Yeah. Yes. God, it sucks so bad.
It sucks.
I saw something up here I wanted to go back to. Someone said, "Oh, Richie, I'm still blown away. You were in Lafayette, Cali a couple months ago. Love that story." Oh yeah, Barrel Shop. It's such a cool little store. Like it really, really is. Like Mac, I was listening back and you gave me like a very nice compliment and thank you. My love language is words of praise and
yes.
And you were talking about my bourbon hunt videos, which
killing it.
I don't really even like to call them bourbon hunt videos because I'm not like I kind of am doing more of a store tour. Like I want to take you through the store. I want to see what they're doing. I'm not like they're trying to like get some kind of crazy allocated bottle or anything. But you were very kind to me, sir. I just want to say thank you about like those videos. I don't really want to become a slave to those videos. They get really good views.
Yeah.
Just because that's what people are looking for in content. But I like to find stores that are doing something a little bit different, better, curating single barrels, curating picks, not overcharging. Like you'll never see me do a video tour of a store where they got a bunch of like it's a museum. I just don't really want to do that.
Yeah. No, well, I think you're doing a great job. I think it's cool too to see, especially I was just in Denver and found by the way, land of Weller.
Yeah.
Like
Colorado got nailed, right?
And I found $59.99 Weller 107.
Oh shit.
On the shelf. And so picked that up and Had a little bit of that this weekend.
Yeah, I wonder why they sent so much to Colorado.
Yeah, right.
No, I can understand Texas because there's, like that's. I didn't think that Colorado was a big whiskey state.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Well, if you guys, I don't know if you guys have heard of Bruzel. He does hunts. The reason I say that is I'm just joking. Obviously everyone knows Bruzel. But I think he just finished up like a Denver thing. So before I left to go see my sister who lives in Denver, I watched his latest thing, and he was like, Land of Weller, and like, yeah, man. And he went to like 10 shops, and they all had all the Wellers. So I was lucky to find one.
Harold, great comment. 1924 is the only bourbon you can finish the night with, still have a great flavor and finish at 100
that's
proof.
so true.
Yeah. Black label stuff is their best stuff for the money. I used to think that, and I got a couple of black label picks that I did not think were that great. I won't tell you who from. People watching the soccer game, I don't blame them.
Wait, was there a red card that happened, guys? Sorry. I had to close
I
it
saw
on
the goalie come out and take out the England player, and then England's down to 10 players too. I'm not sure how.
Whoa, I've got to find. Maybe if I can turn it on over here, it won't. If I mess up, let me know.
Yeah.
I
think England's about to get another penalty kick right here. Is what's about to go down.
Man.
And so they're going to go up 3-1 if they hit this.
I'm nervous about us playing Belgium.
1924 is the King of Kentucky mash bill. Is that right? I think that's right.
That's my understanding. That is my understanding. So
here I want to show you guys something real quick, and then we'll round this out early tonight.
we haven't. Well, Hack, really quick. We haven't done the rise yet. So, but
please
do
the rise.
Yeah, and then we'll round it.
Do the rise. Okay, I'm glad that you still want to do the rise. Okay, so this presentation, guys. So when you go to Michter's, if you've never been before, you can. There's no pre-sign up for this, right? So this is the Tim was mentioning this earlier. I think that Steve Paul mentioned this earlier. They are fresh cracking these tonight. I think they already did. I'd love to know what you guys think of your Fort Nelsons. I think that this is one of the few ways that you can get barrel strength Michters. Other than
the barrel strength,
yeah. But this is a bottle your own experience where that you go in and you grab your bottle and you get to bottle your own. And you get to put your name on it and all that. And I got you guys can kind of see up there. My brother and I have had a relationship where nothing bad's ever happened. We just don't live close to each other. And so for his birthday at the end of 2024, we went and did this bottle your own experience, and we did it together. And so this bottle's kind of like really special to me for that reason, because it was the first trip that my brother and I had taken in like 20 years together. And we went for his birthday. We did a Kentucky, we did 13 distilleries in like 3 days in that December of 24. And so we were lucky enough to get to do this Fort Nelson. The way you get to do this though, guys, is like if you've got to show up when they open, you sign up, and then they only do a certain amount of these a day, unless there's a famous Instagram person there. But anyway, so you can go and you can do these. And I've heard they're fantastic. This is one of those bottles. I don't know. Do you have some like these? I know I'm going to open your bourbon guy. I'm not keeping this closed because I want it to go up in value and resell it. I'm just keeping it closed because it was something my brother and I did together.
Yeah. And that's different. And that's a cool story, man. And that's a great one.
Lived in Las Vegas for like 25 years, working in the surgical medical device industry. And when you live in that Vegas life, like it's just a different life. Like me raising kids and all this other kind of stuff. And I don't know, I just kind of feel like that was a trip where he and I have reconnected. He since moved back to Texas. And so now my brother, he moved to Dallas. And then just earlier or late last year, they moved to North Houston. So we get to see my sister-in-law and him all the time now. And it's just a really cool. Like you went and saw your sister. You know, it's like it's really
Yep.
good to see your family.
Yep.
So my brother and I have reconnected now, and I don't know. So that's a special bottle to me.
That's awesome.
That's why I don't want to open it. But that's why I wanted to get another one when we were there because I'll open that one.
I
And
know.
keep that one.
I know they sell those to people that just like doing this with them.
All right. So I'm gonna pour up
Do I
this
look-
Michter 10 rye
Do you
first,
think
and
I
then
could cut it?
and then I'm gonna do the barrel
Yep.
strength right next to it.
Do you think I could cut it on Instagram?
Bro, you have the Instagram face. See, I don't.
Stop it. Can we
You're built for
finally?
Instagram, sir.
What's that?
You're built for Instagram. You got that.
No, I need to do.
Look.
I need to build out some abs before I am built for anything. I got nothing, my friend. But thank you. Can we just finalize this Michter's 10 as like Hack? You liked it.
Yeah.
You like
Loved it. Loved
there.
it.
Yeah,
I
like,
would not. I would tell you on a take scale, I'm putting it around an 8-ish. I don't. Mine's great, and I'm so glad it's great because Matthew had me scared as hell.
I know, and it sucks, Matthew. You got to figure your bottle out. But Hack, I'm putting mine like I forget what I did, but I think mine was like 8.7. This is literally one of the ones on my shelf that I just have to hide, but clearly it's. But rye, Michter's does some rye, my friend. I killed my tenure.
So people talk about this all the time is like, what's a bourbon friendly rye? And the one I always grab is this. I'm like, look,
Yep.
This is the most bourbon friendly rye. Now we don't know the mash bill because they don't disclose it. But I can't think that it's a high rye mash bill. I just can't. Right?
Yeah. No, I think it's pretty much known that they are that sort of like barely legal in the 50s rye, 50%ish. Sorry, 51 plus.
That's fairly well known. Yeah. So this is barrel number 23H is the one I have.
Oof.
And then I'm going to do it right next. I'm doing them at the same time. This is a 25B. This is a 111 proof barrel strength. So here's the thing that when you're doing these, so this is 92 proof, and this is 111 proof. So it's like you're giving up a ton of proof points, but what you don't give up is the flavor because the flavor is still awesome at that lower proof point.
So Hack, I killed my tenure rye. I no longer have tenure rye. That's how much I liked it. So I'm gonna do the toasted and the barrel strength if I don't spill it.
Good Lord, that's good, man.
Oh,
that's
sport mode.
Fucking fantastic. This 23H Michter's 10 rye. God. I like their bourbons, but their ryes to me, God, it's so much better. It's got more interesting things going on.
I feel it's like a mood. I mean, I hear you, but like
maybe it's the mood I'm in right now because I didn't get any good ryes all week on the ship.
So I was going to ask you this: when you came back to your whiskey lair, what were you most looking forward to? Is this the reason we're having a Michter show? Or like, you know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
I just no. The reason we're having a Michter show is you see all the YouTube channels do the 250th celebration pours and all this stuff. And I was like, it would be like a cool historical thing to talk about. And so,
it's great.
The fact they're, huge on every label they do 1753, right?
Yeah.
And then also I was watching, honest to God, this is where the idea came from for this show is I took my son and my wife to see Supergirl, which by the way, for superhero movies, awesome.
Wow.
Awesome. Yeah. Enjoyed every minute of it. And they had a trailer for a new movie that just came out over the weekend called Young Washington. And so I started thinking about it, and like George Washington would have been like 21 years old or so when Michter's was like founded, like the Shenks thing.
Dang.
So just old enough to drink.
That's crazy.
Right. So anyway, that just stuck in my head. It's like, oh, you know what? That would be a really cool story because I always see that big 1753 on all the Michter's bottles, and I think it's a little bit of a debate because Michter's considering themselves a whiskey legacy company all the way to 1753. When you look at like the historical timeline that I put up and everything, and you look at it, you're like, whoa, wait a minute. There were Shenks, then there were Bombergers, then Prohibition, they were closed, then they were bought by Lou Foreman, who created the Michter's name, and that's like in the 1950s.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a bankruptcy and closure in 1989. And then you have this revival that starts to happen in the 90s. And then now you have so do we really, is that Pennsylvania 1753 they put on the bottle, is that just marketing, or do you feel they can claim that history?
Well, I mean, like, Ross and Squib. MG, if you want to go about buying things in the Rossville Union and what's that, 1800? I mean, I know that's not 1750, but that's early. So, I mean, like, you got to give my guy props, over there. We love us some MGP.
Me too.
But yeah, no, I mean, I think it's cool. It's a cool story, and like, let them do it.
I don't know. If you like history, here's what I'm gonna tell you. I think Michter's, in terms of bourbon history nerds, has one of the more interesting histories if you really want to spend some time and like go read different articles, go watch different videos. I've been on the tour at Michter's, like do all that.
Yeah,
Mexico just scored 3-2.
Let's go. Okay, Hack. I have
me and my money
you didn't answer my
tonight,
question, and I've got two questions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Please.
My question to you was, when you came back to your stash,
Yeah.
what was like the thing you were wanting to drink? And then I have another question for everyone too. So that's for everyone. When you guys come back from your vacation holiday, what do you like? Oh man, I want to sip that. And Hack, answer that. I got another one.
Yeah, like if we were gonna do like one more pour tonight, I mean, my thing, I don't know why. Maybe it's because the only thing they had on the ship was Wild Turkey 101. I wanted Beacon so bad. I just really, and I think I wanted something that was just exquisite. Like, you don't use that word a lot with my whiskeys, but like
Exquisite.
Beacon is exquisite. Like it's just fucking next level exquisite. But for me, yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Nice. Harold, to bring my stash with me if I can. And that's so true, man. Our guy Harold.
I saw Harold's like, I don't get on another ship anymore. I've done my service. Yeah.
Harold,
the reason I get on that ship is well, I mean, I have a good time with my family. I have a really good time with them. They think I'm funny for some reason. And like funny, haha, not the other funny. But I'm the life of the party. I will tell you this: we had a moment where we were going to one of the private beaches, and they're like, who? So they have this huge bus, and there's like 30 of us on this bus, like this open air bus. And they're like, hey, so they have a Bluetooth, and they're like, who needs to be the DJ? Who needs to be? And so the whole family points at me.
Oh, damn.
Very first song that we're blasting as we're coming out of the port, Boats and Hoes.
That was not what I was gonna. That was not what I was gonna guess. But
great
choice.
Boats and Hoes, baby. And I forgot, and we had some kids with us.
Oh no!
I forgot some of the lyrics of Boats and Hoes. So
which song is this? I think I know this.
Step Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Will Ferrell, Step Brothers, Boats and Hoes.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's the one you
Classic,
chose.
classic
Yeah.
song. But I forgot some of the lyrics in that. So.
Oh well. Well, it happens to the best of us. Okay, here's my second question. So I would love for all y'all to answer that in the chat. I'm gonna look and see like what you guys are grabbing when you get back from vacation, other than Harold who brings it with him. But Hack, what do you eat? What are you grilling? Which I guess is kind of different because you were on a ship for the 4th, or you were in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. No, we made some homemade food today. It was so good. Mama Hack made some like a pesto orzo thing. I actually grilled burgers today, which was really good.
I
grilled some burgers.
I have a strong opinion about this, and I know obviously now I've been here in DC in the city for about 10 years, but in Denver we made sure we had a grill on the top floor of this deck and we could see the Rockies in the background. It was awesome.
Nice.
So grilled for the fam, and man, I'm telling you what, on the 4th, and you know, we both can cook, Hack, right? We both have that kind of background. But I wanted basic hot dogs on a basic bun and some basic, like I got some good like ground brisket chuck mix for my burgers, but it wasn't fancy. I wasn't doing anything too fancy because I feel like that's 4th of July for me. So it was great, man. And like potato salad.
I gotta have a hot dog on 4th of July. I have to. Like that's one thing. That's a rule. And we stayed in Fort Lauderdale, and we went to that. Damn it, you'll know the name of this place. It's like looks like a circus out front, and it's like super old, like 1950s. I'm gonna look it up.
No, look it up.
Take me 2 seconds, Matt, because it's in my maps. But it was actually like we stayed at a Tapestry Hotel for the Hilton property. It was like right Jackson's.
Nice.
JXSON Jackson's.
Oh, okay.
And got a foot-long hot dog and tore that shit up, which I regretted today. But I did enjoy it while I was eating it.
Oh,
and it's like one of those old-timey like Jewish owner places that knows like how to make a good
hot dog.
They had Mama Hack had a Reuben that was awesome. They make homemade ice cream. Like they've been open since 1953. Like, one of those kind of places. Like a great hot dog. Great hot dog.
What about potato salad? Where are you on the potato salad train? No?
Potato salad's extremely overrated for most people. There's Southern potato salad, and then there's other potato salads.
Okay, yeah. Well,
I like what Cindy says here. Can't be crappy hot dogs.
No.
And don't you dare put ketchup on them.
I'm just saying.
Agreed.
I'm not putting a brioche hot dog bun. I need a base, like it can't be too fat. I'm not putting a ton of stuff. It needs to be a great hot dog though. Yeah.
No, it's all about how the wiener is made.
Oh God, here we go.
It needs to be a really solid wiener.
What did we start here? Max was an Uncrustable guy. You know what?
Uncrustable.
Hey, I could eat some Uncrustables.
Kosher is the way to go. Yeah, Nathan's hot dogs. Nathan's makes good hot dogs. I
like it charred, or do you like them? Like I like mine a little charred on the grill.
I do. I like char on it. Yeah. I like the grill marks to be on the dog, 100%. Like the best way to eat the dog for me, like straight up, light mustard, homemade relish.
Oh yeah,
and that's it. I don't need anything else.
We started on this, and you had somewhat of a hot take that I didn't understand, and I agree. Southern potato salad.
Southern potato salad is usually has a creamy nature to it with a little bit of mustard,
maybe
a little bit of mayo, and there's some fancy potato salads I don't like.
Got it. I'm with you.
Like where you just the wedges are still cut whole.
Yeah.
And
it's not much. It's still like you got to have a bit. Yeah. It's like
I have a recipe for potato salad that I think is amazing, which is a recipe I developed when I worked for a food company, and so it is small red potatoes. You squash those up, sour cream, a little bit of mayo, bacon, a couple tablespoons of chipotle, fresh sliced 2 different kinds of cheeses, cheddar and not Swiss. What was the other? A white cheddar. So both cheddars. And just a very small amount of like Tabasco. So it's just got a little bit of heat. It's got the sweetness. It's got the bacon. It's got the chipotle. Like it's Like I make a killer potato salad, but it's not your traditional potato salad. My mom made that like old school mustard Southern potato salad.
I see some of these comments in here, y'all. Carol, my sister makes her own mayo and adds green onion. Yeah,
that's the bomb right there.
I like some red. I like a nice red onion in there too.
That
That's
red onion? Yeah, no, that's nice.
yeah.
That's nice.
And then there's the old German style.
This is good right here. I will tell you
Oh,
this. German,
both
old German style. Yeah. So here's the thing about Texas, which is really, really super cool. So like central Texas, like the hill country, it's all German. Again, a history guy. The central part of Texas for many years was where they pushed a lot of the Germans to during the war because we didn't trust them, right? And they all stayed there. And now you got places like New Braunfels, San Marcos, that have tremendous German restaurants, and they do like Oktober Mac.
Oh yeah.
They
I
do
got you now.
Oktoberfest in Central Texas, like none. And we have these huge beer halls and dance halls where
Let's do
people are just partying. It's amazing, live music. Like Central Texas is where I want to. Like I love it, love it. Love to take you there sometime. It's amazing.
I love Oktoberfest, man. That's one of my favorites. I still like. I'm not as much of a beer guy as I used to be. We talked about this.
Yeah, yeah.
But man, I love me some Oktoberfest. Well, Hack, let me just
back to the whiskey. Here's the thing I wanted to say real fast, like comparing side by side, because I've been sipping on while we talk.
What are you sipping on, by the way?
So I've got the Michter's 10 straight rye, and I've got the Michter's barrel strength. And what you have here is like a symphony, and what you have here is like rock music. The reason I say that is because like the Michter's 10 is very balanced. It's very nice. Doesn't do anything too crazy. And the barrel strength Michter's rye, it parties a little bit. Like it's got a little punch, and it's like I'm getting this crazy note on this tonight, which is like almost like a chocolatey hazelnut kind of mint thing, like crazy, like it's chocolatey mint with a slight nuttiness, which my God, it's good.
Yeah. I think it's a great way to put it. I killed my 10-year rye, so I just had the barrel strength rye here, and then I have the toasted barrel strength rye, which just turns up the noise, man. I'm excited for you to try this toasted barrel strength. I think you would really like it, Heck.
I go to run. Beach Santa Bourbon, why you make me miss Texas? Dude, I love Texas. I love it here. But I love other states too. I travel to all of them, but I do love my state.
You do travel a lot of states.
I'm a proud Texan. I'm not ashamed.
Wait, you're a proud Texan?
I love it.
Who would have thought? And you should be.
Hey, this little slight thing tonight. I wore my Pennsylvania hat tonight.
I was wondering what
the Shenks thing.
What
this is, sir? This is the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs.
Nice.
Because I visited some customers up in Pennsylvania.
That's an awesome hat.
They took me to a minor league baseball game. It was awesome.
So it's a minor league baseball team. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm rocking my Nashville FSC shirt. That's how much of a fan I am. My Nashville SC hat, Nashville Soccer Club. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Bama saw the clock along I-35. Yeah, dude. There's a few of them along I-35. It depends on where you are in that stretch, but some of those like Polish, German, Czech, like that whole area, it's just a lot of that history is there in Texas. So you get a lot of that like food. That's why barbecue. All right, I don't want to do this.
Uh-oh, we started. We got him. No, we got him rolling.
I'll cut off. There is a definite.
Go.
There's a history. I wanted to end our.
We're gonna go into barbecue.
I told you we would not go long tonight, and I don't want to because I promise we're both really tired. We want to watch the soccer game. I know.
No, I hear this.
So when you study the history of Texas barbecue, there's a very distinct connection to what Germans were doing when they came over and how they kind of taught a lot of that in, but also if you go to Poland, which I have been there, my sister-in-law is from Poland, they do so much on the open fire. They do a ton on the open fire, but they also do a lot on indirect heat. So like they make these different cheeses. There's one that they make that's like, it's almost in a little pocket thing, and they smoke the cheese from below and they wait until it just gets nice and soft, and then you eat it, and it's amazing. But like kielbasa sausage, right, is the birthplace of where like barbecue, like Texas sausage came. Like that's what that's where it all kind of started. But anyway, I just kind
I
of
love it. I mean, that isn't that the great thing about this country too, Hack, where we are all here from different places with traditions, and how great is it to share them?
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. And here's the thing too. Barbecue and bourbon are very close in like the craft nature of it. There is an American heritage. And I think that's why I love bourbon so much is because there's an American ownership heritage history.
And
Like
right.
I love being in some of these really old rick houses in Kentucky and just feeling like this is America. This is us. This is who
Mhm.
we are. Like we made this. Like, and of course, you have the Irish and the Scots that came over and they brought some distilling techniques, but the corn introduction, the like that's our history. That's who we are as Americans. We made bourbon. And that's
Yeah,
cool to me.
and
Really cool to me.
I love it. Well, Hack, I think we should probably round up. I have a
Yeah,
pour that
so,
I
guys,
was
we're gonna
looking
round it out.
forward
We're
to.
gonna end here
Hack,
soon. If you
real
want to get
quick,
in, get
Hack,
in. I'll
Hack,
give you a couple minutes here. Yeah.
1 second. Hold on.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not
I'm
trying
sorry.
to. I was gonna do my pour that I was looking forward to coming back, even though it's only gone for 3 days.
Get-
And then, yeah, and you do that too.
Which one are you
You
looking
don't have
forward to?
Oh, I know it's gonna be so crazy, but here's the thing.
Oh, I
Isn't
got
that
that one in there. I drink a lot of rum. I can go get that one.
well, you don't have to, Hack. You can well, I guess Beacon's yours. Damn. I've already,
You know what? Actually, we've been talking Texas so much.
oh yeah, let's do it. But yeah, what's everyone else's pour here? What
I'm
do
gonna
you
do
when
it.
y'all get back?
I'm gonna do this Still Austin red corn. We've been talking Texas so much. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end it with this because I was really looking forward to this too. Honestly,
Um,
I've had a lot of people reach out to me, Mac, in DMs and emails asking me, can I find them a Still Austin red corn 7-year? And
I've had
I
the
only
same.
have one word for y'all. No.
I've had I've had the same thing, and I'm like, I talk to Hack.
That's why I'm getting so many messages. Thanks, Mac.
I'm
Thanks.
sorry, but no, I mean, obviously, guys, if we could find it, and yeah,
Jeremy
we would.
Dirks, thank you so much for the extra $10. Guys, we're gonna sip on this and we're gonna go ahead and do our drawing soon. We're gonna end the night. There's not gonna be any one more pour tonight because I'm so exhausted and I apologize. But that rum is amazing. Talk about the rum.
This is my first time Hack having. Maybe it sounds like you've had this
Oh
before.
yeah, I've cracked
Yeah,
mine. Yes, I love
or
it.
or even before this, before Jay did this pick, I just knew nothing about Mexican rum, man.
Oh, I just the only reason when I was in LA, they had a flight of it at a tiki bar, and I knew I had it coming from Jay. I was like, let me do a flight of it. I loved it. It's incredible. So much pineapple on that damn thing.
I am sipping on, and Hack, you can help me here. Alembic Serrano,
Alambic
single origin.
Serrano. Alambic Serrano.
Thank
Which
you,
it's
sir.
I think it's Alto Eceres, which means it's basically like high mountain. Like it's a higher elevation area of Mexico. That's why when you look at that and it's not very dark rum, it's
Yep.
because it's kind of like Canadian whiskey, right? It never gets
But
very
but I
hot
love,
there.
but I love it, and I typically love really dark rum. We're also pushing 130. We're over 130 proof here, y'all.
It's a good pour though.
But you know what, man? I guess I was just wanting something kind of funky, and this is so funky and summery to me. And man, pineapple killer.
Chris, we got all the Venmos. They've been popping in all night. I've been watching them. Thank
Oh
you
yeah,
so much for the Venmos.
thank you
So
guys so
anybody
much.
that Venmoed us tonight, we've got our tracker working. Thank you to the producer. By the
Yes,
way, the producer's
working
headed on a
overtime.
little overseas adventure, and I want to wish her well.
Yeah, she's with one of her good friends. They're celebrating her birthday's coming up, but this is kind of like an early joint
That's
celebration.
awesome. That's awesome.
And
She's the best, man.
she is the best. She is the best. Lucky to have her hang out with me.
God, I miss this Still Austin Red Corn. I've been thinking about this one. Oh, it's so good.
So Hack, I had that, and then to Denver, I also had the new Star Hill Farms that I poured in my aged in ore, and coming back to it, I'm a huge fan.
Okay, it got better after opening it, right?
Yeah, it did,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I still
Fresh
think
crack,
I like
I didn't
that
like it
one
that
better.
much. I came back to it a little bit later. Way better.
All right, what's Richie pouring? Oh, nice.
Nice. There you
Yeah.
go. Man, thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. Like I didn't expect a big turnout tonight. Like we are, 4th of July was yesterday. Everybody probably had a lot going on, but it's Sunday night. This is the night we go live. So we roll on, baby.
Yeah, man, it's great. It's great to hang out, and I hope everyone had a great time on their 4th.
My God, this Still Austin Red Corn has this raspberry puree note. Like there is,
Ooh,
it just dawned. We've been talking food tonight, and we are food lovers, Mac.
yep. Cool.
And I used to make this coconut shrimp dish
Ooh,
where I would make a raspberry puree that would go with it. We would dip it in there and had a little bit of red pepper in that raspberry puree. But what I would do with the raspberries, I would cook them down and get them till they were like emulsified. And I would add a little bit of honey. So they get a little bit of sweetness because the raspberries are really kind of sour. And at the very end, I would add a little bit of red pepper. And there might have been something else I put in it, but that dip for a coconut shrimp, perfect. That's what this reminds me of. Is like a raspberry. It's got a little bit of spice. But it has that sweetness of a raspberry. Yeah, fuck yeah.
that's awesome, man. Basic Michter's Jeremy Dirks. That's a great shelfer. Thanks,
Good night, Beach Sand Bourbon. Yeah, we're gonna be out here soon too.
Full still shoot on fire, man. That happens here, man.
If they do that tonight, I may go out and hurt someone. I need some sleep.
Live streams this is such a great point. Live streams like virtual bars and all the usuals pop in for a pour. That's awesome. That's so true, Richie.
I'm glad we had just a chill night to hang out and talk whiskey. And in our Discord, I will post my histograms for anybody that gives a shit. And Mac, you need to post your data charts too.
I do. I need to, yeah. Yeah, so Jerry was just saying he looks forward to good times, but lately the Gauchos JT Milk I brought. That was another one that I brought.
Whew. That reminds me, I've got several bottles I'm shipping out tomorrow, and I think Jerry, I've got one for you coming. I've got.
You mean that you're
all the
handing off
winners from last week? I've just been traveling a lot. I'm gonna get them out tomorrow because I've got them all queued up in there. I wrapped everything up. I'll drop them off at UPS, or I will hand deliver tomorrow.
Hand deliver. Yeah, man. Well, this is great. Should we?
You ready to do this? Should we start the wheel spin, sir? Oh, you know what we didn't do? Tell me what are your tasting notes on that Alambique Serrano?
Man, this thing is obviously pineapple is like the main thing, and Jay, that's obviously his notes reign supreme. But I also get like powdered, like really like sugary, like powdered sugar. And I get, and Tim actually was talking about this, or he gets something he can't put his finger on. Same. There's this other funky thing, and it reminds me a bit of a sour beer where the yeast strain called Brettanomyces. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
Which I know that because my name is Brett, and then some of them call their beers Brett style or something. So I was like, what the hell is that? And then in college, I just drink a bunch of like, oh, Brett. And then I started to learn it. Anyway, it's not because I know anything about chemistry or anything, but there's a funky note that kind of yeast strain gives off, which is a tangy, almost mega warhead sort of like sour candy thing.
I haven't had it in a few weeks or a week or so, but I almost got like a sagey, like a sage. note,
Oh, there's an herbal minty thing. Yeah.
which is crazy, like a sage and pineapple and like the whole thing. Yeah.
Hmm.
Damn, that's good.
Wait, how does Wes? Did I tell you way too much about my college experience that one night in the minivan?
Probably
right.
as we were
We're gonna
cruising
just-
around the minivan.
We're gonna just Wes. It's been too long. We got to have some pours together, buddy. I miss you, man.
I miss
All right.
West too. I haven't seen him in a while. All right, I'm gonna load the wheel up.
Let's do it. Is the wheel
Wheel
working
is
for you?
loaded. We're cutting it off right there. Brandon says you guys are keeping us companies. We make a real. Oh, you guys be
Aw,
safe traveling.
that's
We
awesome.
appreciate that. That's awesome. It's such a cool community. The Whiskey Tube community is awesome.
Y'all are
And
awesome.
man, we
Yeah.
appreciate everybody being with us. Mac, I'm glad you still like hanging out with me.
I love it, man. Of course. We got a
right, here we go.
we got a fun trip coming up about a month.
Dude, I cannot wait. So tomorrow too, I will get out the Crittenden's names tomorrow. I promise.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
All right, good luck everyone tonight. So I need to get my little note chart. Yeah.
Oh, and I think I know how many spins, Hack.
Okay.
Just kind of in honor. Let's just do 250.
Do not tell me you're gonna make me.
No, we could do 4. How about 4?
Okay, all right. That's close enough to 250. Close enough.
Okay, cool.
All right, so our first thing that we're gonna draw for here is the Michter's Barrel Strength Rye. Good luck to. I know there were some people that said they don't have any Michters, so this would be cool for them.
Yeah, man. Michter's is hard to find, man. Michter's is hard to find.
2, 3, 4. Which I think I have a big knock on Michters for that. But I don't know. Maybe that's because they're keeping it tight with the small batches at 20 barrels or less. Michter's Barrel Strength Rye is going to go to Sandra.
No,
Randall. Congratulations,
Randall, cheers, buddy. Congrats.
Cheers,
Thank
sir.
you, Randall, for
Right.
watching.
I like the wheel to go a little bit longer. I went on a fast spin there. I'm going to go a little bit longer. Okay.
Yeah. That was a fast. That was
a quick one. That was a hack spin.
was.
All right. So next up, this is going to be
Yeah, we do, Steve. Paul, we need to have some pours.
for the Michter's Fun Pack. We're going to send a Michter's Fun Pack out to everybody. So good luck. Thank you to everybody for the super chats tonight, man. We really, really appreciate it. We want to give everything back that we can. I'm going to shuffle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good luck, everybody. This is for the Michter's Fun Pack.
And Heck, I was in San Diego a week ago, and I had some killer tacos. But man, I still think about those Houston tacos.
Man, we make birria like no none other.
But even when you bring me tacos and it has 8 pounds of meat with 5 different sauces, you won my heart.
And a little cilantro, a little onion. They had the purple
oh man,
relish onions.
Zach
Gordon.
Up,
Let's go. That's a local guy. That'll be easy.
Cheers, Zach. Congrats, man.
Congrats. All right. So the next two spins are going to be for the folks that are going to get into the Whiskey Wheel of Fate. So this is for a chance at the Whiskey Wheel of Fate. Man, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this game. I feel like we've missed a hell of a game.
Well, man, we still got like 5 minutes, and England's down 1 player. They're up 1 goal, but
yeah, Mexico is putting pressure on too.
Isn't tomorrow our game? Isn't tomorrow US?
No. I don't think so. No.
Isn't it? No, tomorrow's US.
We play Belgium tomorrow.
Let me just look. Let me
look. Yeah. You're right. Chad.
All right, man.
Whiskey Wheel of Fate, sir. All right, next up.
Yeah, tomorrow, 8 Eastern, y'all, in Seattle against Belgium. I'm scared, but I'm confident. I'm ready. We're gonna. Wait, what is this for, Hack?
Yeah, tomorrow in Seattle, everybody. Yep. Tomorrow in Seattle. All right, who's next? Charles, Brandon Scott. All right, Brandon Scott. All right, here we go. So next up, guys, we're going over to add the Wheel of Fate, because your fate is in our hands.
Someone could get some ass pocket whiskey.
Okay, so choices tonight. I've limited the choice a little bit because I want to make it a little more exciting.
Ooh,
You have the Peerless Double Oak Charcuterie. You have the Michter's Barrel Strength Rye. The
great.
2026 Star Hill Farms. You have the
Oh,
Joseph Magnus Single Barrel.
Ooh,
You have the Ass Pocket Ahama whiskey. Old Forester 100 Single Barrel from SLB. You have Dream Spirits 10-year pick that me and the Houston Basement Rollers did. You have a Garrison's Brother High Rise Has, Frank August Weeded Case Study 5, and a Field of Dreams.
Nice. Those are solid.
Yeah, so let's shuffle this up a little bit, and I'm just
And
praying
one that-
somebody gets Field of Dreams. I need to
One
get
that
rid of this Field of
might
Dreams.
not be solid.
Okay, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck to Chad, actually. Chad, this is for you, sir. This is for your Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams, says Randall. Somebody needs to take this Field of Dreams off my hands. I need to put my foot on the wheel about right here.
Oh my gosh, is it
Can
happening?
it
Is
happen?
it happening?
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send Chad the whole bottle. Let's go. It finally happened. It finally happened.
Oh my gosh.
Field of Dreams.
Wow.
I feel like I should sing God Bless America right now. Like that.
We got to do it. We got it.
God bless America. No, probably not. How many? We just lost 300 viewers. Okay. Chad, sir.
Chad, congrats.
Just because it's our 250th anniversary and I'm feeling so generous, that whole bottle's coming. Not just 250 milliliter sample. I'm going to give you the whole bottle,
The
sir.
whole bottle? Hack,
Yeah.
that is so kind of you.
I'm so generous, right?
That is, man.
So
Congrats, Chad. That is
and at this point, I think
gotta take it off.
Brandon Scott has a huge relief. I need to find a new bottle to put on the Wheel of Fate. We need one really shitty bottle. What would be the bottle we would put on there?
I think I've got one.
You do?
That I don't want to say right now.
Okay, all right. Well, for the future.
But I may have said in our chat.
Incredible generosity. Chad, you're very welcome.
Wait, what is this now?
This is for Brandon S. So
nice.
He is gonna he has avoided. Oh, Bonneville. Good choice, Wes.
Oh, this is
the Double Oak, Peerless Double Oak Charcuterie, sir.
Wow. This is really one of my favorite single barrels I own. Hack, that's nice, man.
Yeah. I'm not giving that whole bottle away. All right, sir. Had a good time tonight. I hope everybody else did too. Congratulations to the winners. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. And Chad, you know what? Field of Dreams.
We need to
make it and they will come, sir. Build it and they will come.
I think we're gonna need a review, Chad.
Chad made. Was there a red card? Going to suspend the suspension.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. Anyway, this game is nuts. Man, y'all. First of all, I know Hack and I are both delirious. I got up early. Hack's been traveling, holiday weekend, but I had fun, man. I hope you guys had fun. Thanks for joining.
Appreciate y'all for being here. Enjoyed the Michter's tour. If you want to be a member, join us. Be a member, hang out in Discord. You can be a part of our future barrel picks, and we can send you our historical graphs and data. That's right. I know that's what everybody watches.
That's right.
But also, hey, one last thing, one last plug. Join us Wednesday night. We will be with Hello Again Whiskey Friends. We will see how many viewers we can lose them. So tune in on Wednesday night. We'd love to see you there. Love everybody. Mac, good to see you. Glad you made it home. Cheers, everybody.
Great to see you too, sir. All right.
Have a good
Cheers,
night.
y'all. Much love,
Cheers,
y'all.
everybody.
Cheers.
So for all the people that came here tonight,
cheers.
everybody in the room,
cheers.
hey, this YouTube thing has been fun, but it's way more fun hanging out with you.
Cheers,
And we appreciate everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Damn, that's good.
Oh, the rye is so good.
Damn, that's good.
Oh,
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers,
one more
y'all.
pour. Have
More
one
pour,
more
y'all.
pour
Have
with
one more
somebody
pour.
you love, because you never know when it's that last pour.
That's true, buddy.
Cheers. Good night, y'all. Have a good night.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I promise.